What's going on, guys? Recently, a video of former champion UFC fighter Jamahal Hill and former UFC champion female UFC fighter Joanna Jędrzejczyk reportedly got into an incident over, I want to say this past weekend, UFC 323 in one of the VIP lounges. There's been a lot going around the internet. It's blowing up, doing the rounds. You can see these tweets. I mean, not on my screen, but a lot of these tweets are getting crazy views. Guru posted the video getting 2 million, I think. And it's kind of a crazy situation because Hill's already not made himself look good in the media, but with this happening, everybody else is going to pile on to him. But with the receipts that I've found, and the general consensus coming around now is that Jamal is right and Joanna was the one that started this altercation. But we'll go ahead and jump in. If you don't know what happened, I fixed my OBS, so listen in. You feel? That's all we get of the clip, but it says a lot. Joanna Jędrzejczyk being held back, clearly something set her off as well. But Jamal seems to be responding. He says, if you threaten my bitch, he's calling his woman his bitch, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. So at first glance, myself and other people thought, was Jamahal Hill's girl there and Joanna tried to fight her, and Joanna's a former champion, and that's very unfair. So maybe he stepped in, which is respectable, but turns out and ends up at the same time. Ends out Jamahal Hill's girl wasn't even there to begin with. A lot of people were joking about a side piece. I don't even know if there was a woman with him. I think Joanna just said something, but that's what we're going to get into today. I've done quite a bit of research. We can go ahead and start. Which one do I want to do? We'll do this one. So I'm going to sum it up because I don't just want to play someone else's video for credit. Basically, a long time ago, Jamahal Hill shot his shot. This isn't the exact one, I think. This might come in later. Yeah. Jamahal Hill, a few years ago, I want to say, said he shot his shot at Joanna Jędrzejczyk in the DMs. That brother starving, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, is horrifying, I'll be honest. But he shot a shot, it didn't go well, whatever. Fast forward to now, he's going into a VIP lounge with Diego Lopez, I want to say Roy Val, some other people in there, which is credibility, it backs up his story. And he goes in there and he's chilling, and Joanna's in there, and he says what's up to everybody. And essentially, Joanna started kind of pressing him like, oh, you're this player, like you want girls and stuff, right? But she starts getting this really negative attitude, and I'll let Jamal take it over from here.
Like, oh, yeah, nah, you big Mr. Player, man, Mr. Big Time. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, she like, yeah, nah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you get down in America, but I'm from Poland. So I asked her about this. I said, was something said, or did you hear something? Like, talk to me. Like, what's going on? What are you upset about? This lady just completely flipped her shit. Like, she's going off. She's like, nah, motherfucker. You like, yeah, motherfucker. You like talking shit. Like, you like talking.
So we'll end it there. I think that kind of wraps it up. I don't want to just sit here and content react to what I'm doing. I'm saying just play it. So you see it there. Jamahal Hill's talking to her. She kind of makes a joke. He's like, that's interesting. And then she gets a bit aggressive. He's like, what's going on? Did you hear a rumor? Did someone say something bad? Is there a lie? Like, did somebody say that I said something, right? Trying to just cover his ass. And Joanna just keeps doubling down. She's not giving an explanation. She's just talking about, nah, you're talking crazy. Like, I'm Polish. We're not about this. Like, just starts pressing her immediately. And I agree with her saying she's Polish. We're not like this because, Jan Blachowicz has actually come out, and we'll get to that, but he stood on business for her too, despite, I think, her being in the wrong. Sorry, it's phlegm, it's cold outside, I just got off work. But yeah, so Joanna starts getting really aggressive, probably starts saying, fuck your girl, fuck this, that, this, and we know Jamahal Hill's not one to shy away from a confrontation, so he obviously is going to stand up for his woman, right? He starts talking about, I'm going to knock you out. That's the clip we get. And I think it was broken up pretty much there. Now, I want to go ahead and get into Joanna's response. I accidentally clicked on that tab. I just shuffled through tabs. I don't remember the order I have them in. But yeah, so Joanna's response didn't address anything, actually. I'll just save you the minute. We'll just play the last outro here. Bro. Come on. Why is
thank the UFC security and staff for their professionalism. I consider this matter closed, and I wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday season.
No. That is corporate PR training. Sorry, this was the feed of what I was trying to find. That was corporate PR training.
Hi guys,
She's doing a
and
very
stuff
happy,
for the
blatant, like, thank you, just this happened, like, I'm done, I'm putting it behind me, like, just not even addressing her actions, what happened. I think she's been playing the victim in the situation, hasn't disclosed her side of the story truly, whereas Jamal has. And you can see it in these eyes here. I mean, there's just no truth behind it. She's having a giggle knowing that a lot of idiots are going to believe this. I personally think Jamal was in the right. Joanna definitely pressed him for no reason, and it just didn't go well for her. Very classic trained response, just of like hit all the bullet points that like the basic audience wants to hear, call it a day, and you're good to go. I think that's what she was trying to do, but Hill brought out the DMs. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is from old times, I can't recall, or as of recent. I think it is from recent because she's talking about like, come here, take, like, I don't know what this is about, but clearly he's got DMs to back up the viewpoints he's saying in this video. It's unfortunate that this happened, and it sucked that it happened to Jamal, because Jamal has not been on a likable streak. The Pereira beef, the cope after the knockout, the performances since then, how he lost to Khalil Rountree terribly. Like, he's just fall from grace from becoming the champion, which it sucks, but he did not have the best championship win. I'll be honest, that's a whole nother conversation. But another part of this that could lead to a potential matchup was Jan Blachowicz, because Jan Blachowicz is Polish. He's going to stick up for his people. And he's just saying, him being insulting is unsportsmanlike. I mean, I'm not sure where he was unsportsmanlike, or where he was insulting, because it feels like she started the beef. But maybe Jan hasn't heard the other side of the story, or he has, and he's just standing on business for his people. But he's calling out Jamahal Hill. They're the same division. They're relatively in the same kind of spot in their career in terms of what matchups they might be looking for next. I think this is a great fight to book, even if Jan Blachowicz comes around to supporting Jamahal Hill's side of the story. Regardless, this is a really fun fight, and it's actually a pretty fun way for that to be made. But yeah, there's not a lot more to say about this. It's just a crazy topic. It truly is. We've got a few other things going on in the world. We got some beef between Shavkat Rakhmonov and Joaquin Buckley. We got Arman Sarukian versus Shara Bullet in a grappling match, which was pretty fun. I think I just saw that rumored to be. But yeah, again, crazy situation for Hill. I feel like Joanna's just playing this very careful, but I 100% see her and her like behavior behind the scenes making this her fault completely. I could see her getting extremely aggressive. I think Jamal's one to keep it pretty relaxed until things start getting pressed, but he started getting pressed for no reason, and that's how it goes. But there's Jamahal Hill haters way before this. I was one. I've come around to him, but there's Jamal haters before and after, so a lot of people are just riding the bandwagon of the story. But granted, I'm not the hugest fan of him. Kenny Okoye even, came around and said that Jamal's in the right. Guru said he's in the right. I've done my research. I think he's in the right. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. If you support Jamal, I mean, cool, I agree with you. If you support Joanna and I'm missing a detail, please let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'm always willing to change my opinion if a new piece of evidence comes out, but from what we've seen, it's majority, if not most or all, of Joanna's fault in the way she acted in that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I got card predictions coming out tomorrow because I'd completely forgot that card was happening. I didn't plan on making a video this week, but just seeing how much this little altercation kind of blew up and the content that surrounded it, I was like, I got to cover this, dig a little bit deeper on it, because I'm sure there's a lot of fans that are very confused as to what's going on. But I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching the video. My last video is doing amazing compared to where I've been at, so thank you all again so much. If you even watched a peek of that video, if you could just drop a like, maybe a subscribe. You don't have to view me all the time, but just help me build that subscriber base so I can make better content for y'all, reach more of y'all. But again, thank you so much for watching. This is a crazy situation, but predictions tomorrow. Adios.